Hey guys, welcome back. We're going to do another video on strings this time. So I am in my Xcode and I'm going to create a new playground. And back here, this one I will call string playground. And if you are over on this app, you'll want to refresh it and get a new fresh look to it. All right, so we're going to get rid of that. So I will start off with var first name, simple stuff that we've already gone through over in JavaScript, equals Jeff. Let's say Mike equals Mike. And then say we want to set up a last name, do last name equals Tomlin. All right, Mike Tomlin. All right, so as we know in Xcode, we could just run it and it displays it right away. But let's say that we wanted to create a full name. Say we wanted to do, we want to add these two variables together. So we'll say full name equals what? We'll do first name, boom, plus space, space, and then we'll just add the last name. Simple stuff, all right? We could run this right here, and there we go. We got all Mike Tomlin in one name, one line. So we could do the same thing down here. If you're using this editor, you could come down here. Now remember, you'll have to print it, paste it, and we want to just print full name and run it and wait till next week to come back and it'll run. Okay, it ran quicker than I thought. All right, perfect. So now let's go down here and do some different things with it. So let's set up a different name. Say we want to do var, we'll say second name equals, and what we'll do this time is, let's play around with it and try to put, what the heck did I just do? Playground cannot continue around because source is not compiled. Okay, well I'm not done with it. Hold on. I was wondering how I got that there. All right, so let's do this again. Var second name equals, let's do the backslash and let's do in parentheses. Let's do first name. Let's just see what happens here. Name, parentheses, oops, and then we will do backslash and we will do last name like that, and all right, oops, let's see what I want to do here. Let's see what happens here. Unresolved. It doesn't know what to do with that because we're trying to add it like that and it doesn't know how to calculate it properly. So let's take this off and let's try to, let's say, for example, Mike Tomlin is a second or a third. So let's say that we wanted the, so we know that Mike Tomlin is Mike Tomlin. So let's say there's a Mike Tomlin, a second or third or whatever. So we could add that in by either doing plus and give it a value up here. Like we could come up here and say var third name, oops, equals, and we could say 1, 2, 3, and then do it like this, and then plus their name. That works too, because then we can say Mike Tomlin the third or second, whatever it was. Gosh, that works fine too. Or what we can do is, let's take this off right here and keep it at that. We could come down here and do, we could come down here and say full name dot append. So we're appending the character. And what we could do here is in double quotations, we could put 1, 2, 3. And then we can run it. And there you go. It does the same thing. Now this way right here is a lot a lot easier. So this way right here is a lot easier than me adding the variable up here and adding that. So by adding that right there, there's like I don't know, 3, 4. So you add like 25, 30 lines, 30 characters of code. By doing this, it's a lot shorter. Okay. All right. So what else can we do? And that's the same thing down here. So I'm sorry I didn't put it down here. I'm so used to doing everything there. So I can do. Oh. Paste it. Run it. There you go. Works the same at the bottom. All right, perfect. Let's see here. Book title equals. All right. So let's go with this. So let's do var TV show equals game. We'll put lowercase. Game of Thrones. Now let's say that we want to capitalize that Game of Thrones. So how will we do it? So here we would do TV show equals, just make sure I do this right. TV show dot, oh, did they change something? Huh. So you see how they have everything that's kind of crossed off? That means that does not work anymore. So I'm not sure if this is going to work. All right, it does work. But when you see this, you see all these things that lines through, cross through, strike throughs, that basically means that that call has been depreciated with this version of Swift. It doesn't work in this version, so it doesn't know what that means. So they took it out. But in this case, I thought we're in trouble there. So I could do capitalize. So now if I run this right here, it should capitalize it. See how easy it was? Before in JavaScript, we'd have to write a new variable, but we didn't. We could still use the same variable and say, hey, TV show, we already said it equals Game of Thrones. Now we're saying TV show equals TV show, the same one, dot capitalized. In other languages, you have to create another variable to do that. That was nice and brilliant. So that's how you would capitalize. Let's see what else can we try here. Well, we could do it in lowercase too. So what we could do here is, let's come down here and say var, well, we already have lowercase. So let's do a different one. Let's do movie equals, what can we say? Movie. We can say I am number 4. Only because this is the only movie I was played a big role in. Alright, so alright, so now we have bar movies equals to this. Now we could try something different. We could do let's see, let's try this. Let's do movie equals movie dot lowercase and see if that works. Well, first of all, let's see if that pulls it up. Boom, I'm number 4. Now we could have did the other way. We could have did var lowercase. This is a normal way that we did it at this point, equals, and then we could have did movie dot lowercase. But why do that when you could just do this, which is the same thing as that? Okay, so I don't think we did any of these guys on here. Sorry if I forget about you guys on here. And we'll just run the movie, that's fine. And print it, run it. All right, it doesn't like it. All right, so maybe it doesn't understand it. Let's do TV show. Maybe I'm missing something. Error, value of string has no member capitalized. Oh, nice. So this doesn't recognize it at all for some reason. So that is a problem if we're using this editor. So when we print TV show, it doesn't recognize. Let's run it like this. That works fine, but as soon as we go to use a library of capitalized, it doesn't recognize it at all. So that, if you're using this editor, then that is a problem. see it doesn't even have it in there. Interesting. Huh. So if you are running this, has no member, so it doesn't have that member in there. So that's a bug that we found. Sorry guys, but you see how it works in here. All right, what else can we do? All right, so let's try something else here. So, and we'll see. So we'll say var sentence, we'll say statement equals, and let's find a statement somewhere. Firefox. Nope, not. I don't have Firefox on here. All right, let's pull up. So let's go to USA Today. Find something positive. Okay. Oh, I hate when this happens. All right, so news. Maybe not news. Let's do happy news. Sports. Once again, don't like this. All right. So we'll start with the only problem on the night of trying to find something good right here. All right. Let's go to NBA. Let's have something good. Let's do. All right. Durant injures ankles. That sounds wrong. That's not good. All right. So we'll put Golden State delivered the first punch in building a 16-point lead in the first quarter, but didn't knock Phoenix out. Perfect. All right. So let's copy this here, and we will do. That's a long one, but it's there. All right. So let's make sure it works. Our statement. All right, so I did that. All right, so no, oops. We have that there, and make some more room here. All right, so let's do a different if statement. So let's say if sentence, or not sentence, geez, if statement, which we have right here, dot contains, we're looking for special characters. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fetch, we're gonna look for punch. We're gonna say, does it contain punch? Or the statement dot contains, let's say Phoenix, if I can spell right, Phoenix. Then we could do print, and we could say, sorry, Warriors fans, and run that and see if that works. All right, so it does work. So if it contains punch or Phoenix, it will print this, which it did. So let's add something stupid in here. Let's say LeBron, which is not in here, and let's say Jordan, who's not in here. It'll run, it should run nothing because we don't have anything to go with it. So it runs nothing. So we would need an else condition here and put print, sorry, Jordan and LeBron was not found. Now if we run it again, there you go. Sorry, Jordan and LeBron was not found. So that is one way that we could do that. We could also change characters. So let's go back to what we had originally. I think we had Punch and Phoenix. And let's say that we want to change the characters around. So I apologize, I didn't go back to other one. You could try it in there and see if it works. If I want to do statement dot replace occurrence, so we want to replace occurrences, and we have two occurrences. In this case, we have punch, and we have Phoenix. So let's go with Phoenix and enter Phoenix. So what will happen here is Phoenix will be the starting point, and then what we'll do is we'll add something, a different name to replace it with. So we'll say Cleveland. All right. So what we're saying here is we want to replace Phoenix with Cleveland. Now what I forgot to do is it's a literal string, so it's not. It's looking for a variable. So we want to make sure that we change that. Now let's run it and see what happens. All right. So now I have to pull all the way over here for you to see it. If it worked. All right. There we go. Golden State delivered the first punch in building a 16-point lead in the first quarter, but didn't knock Cleveland out. So what we did here is we replaced, by using this terminology, we're able to replace, instead of replacing, Phoenix, we replaced it with a pair. We took the sentence a pair. We replaced it with Cleveland. That's simple. Alright guys, thanks for watching on video number 2, and this video was talking about different strings. Have a great day.